Hello, good day to all teachers, parents, friends, and especially to our dear Lordesians. My topic for this morning is good parenting amidst the pandemic. I am Sir Rainier G. De Jesus, and I will be your resource speaker for this morning. I was a former OLLCS faculty member, former General PCB Vice President, and now I am DepEd ICTS EdTech Specialist, DepEd Itulay National Online Tutor, Project Lead of Science Mobile Apps, Science 9 and 10 Textbook Author, Resource Speaker, National Level for Emerging EdTech Tools and Technology, and proud parent of Alyssa Altea S. De Jesus, Grade 8 Archdiocese of Nueva Cáceres. The session objectives are the following. Learn various parenting tips amidst the pandemic based on studies and evidence. Increase awareness and accountability of parents' roles and duties, and ensure parents are provided with the tools necessary to remain involved. The entire session focuses on this biblical passage from Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. I am neither a theologian or a Bible scholar, thus I am not an authority on these topics. However, as a parent, I am aware that all scripture is breathed out by God and useful for teaching, reproof, correcting, and training in righteousness. It's about parents helping their children discover their purpose and path in life. Parents are in the unique role of helping children discover how God has equipped them and how they can use their gifts in a positive way as adults. Remember, you have a responsibility as a parent. The global impact of COVID-19 is multifaceted and manifests itself clearly in almost all sectors, particularly in the health, economic, and education sectors. According to UNESCO reports, more than 1.5 billion students in about 165 countries have been affected by the lockdown of schools and campuses. COVID-19 has opened different teaching, learning platforms. As an educator, knowing certain techniques for managing online classes is imperative. During the pandemic, remote learning became a lifeline for education, but the opportunities that digital technologies offer go well beyond a stopgap solution during a crisis. As a parent, I would like to discuss with you this relevant topic about good parenting amidst the pandemic. According to Michael Bruce, good parenting involves a great deal of consistency and routine, which gives children a sense of control. Good parenting focuses on developing independence in children, so redundancy becomes the aim for parents. A good parenting style takes into account the age and the stage of development of a child. That is, there is a fit between children's developmental age and expectations, discipline, and resilience building approaches. The ideal parenting style, according to the best available research, is an authoritative approach, and that is a balance of firmness and nurturing. When children are reared by authoritative parents, they get the best results in terms of academic performance, mental health, and overall well-being. Dear parents, I will present to you some parenting tips that are research-based, evidence-based, tips from WHO and UNICEF. The contents of this presentation are taken from the COVID-19 Playful Parenting Emergency Response that is supported by the LEGO Foundation, the philanthropic donors to the University of Oxford's COVID-19 Research Response Fund, and the UKRI GCRF Accelerating Achievement for Africa's Adolescents, or Accelerate Hub. There are 6 major components of these parenting tips, and these are the following. 1. Structure up. 2. One-on-one time. 3. Family harmony at home. 4. Keeping children safe online. 5. Keep calm and manage stress. And 6. Study habits amidst the pandemic. Structure up is the first component. COVID-19 has disrupted our normal work, home, and school routines, and this is difficult for children teens and us. Making new routines might be beneficial. First, create a flexible but consistent daily routine. Make a schedule for you and your children that has time for structured activities as well as free time. This can help children feel more secure and better behave. Children or teenagers can help plan the routine for the day, like making a school timetable. Children will follow this better if they help to make it. Remember, include exercise in each day, and this helps with stress and kids with lots of energy at home. The next one is making hand washing and hygiene fun. To perform this activity, make a 20-second song for washing hands. Add actions on it. Give children points and praise for regular hand washing. Let's try this. Make a game to see how few times we can touch our faces with a reward for the least number of touches. You can count for each other. Next, teach your child about keeping safe distances. Since children in the Philippines are restricted from going out because they are very vulnerable to the coronavirus, the following are suggested activities that we can perform. Now, you can also write letters and draw pictures to share with other people. Put them outside your home for others to see. And you can reassure your child by talking about how you are keeping safe. Listen to their suggestions and take them seriously. Let's move now to the second component, and this is one-on-one time. Set aside time to spend with each child. It can be just 20 minutes or longer. It's up to us. It can be the same time each day, so children or teenagers can look forward to it. Next is switch off the TV and phone. Remember, this is a virus-free time. These are following ideas. Ideas with your baby and toddler. Copy their facial expressions and sound. Sing songs. Make music with pots and spoons. Stack cups or blocks. Tell a story, read a book, or share pictures. Ideas with your young child. Read a book or look at pictures. Make drawings with crayons or pencils. Dance to music or sing songs. Do a chore together. Make cleaning and cooking a game. Help with schoolwork. Ideas with your teenager. Talk about something they like. Sports, music, celebrities, friends. Cook a favorite meal together. And exercise together to their favorite music like K-pop. The next component is family harmony at home. Consider this. When we model peaceful and loving relationships, our children feel more secure and loved. Positive language, active listening, and empathy help maintain a peaceful and happy family environment under stressful times like pandemic. Use positive language, it works. Tell others what you want them to do instead of what you don't want them to do. Instead of stop shouting, try please speak more quietly. Praise makes others feel appreciated and good about themselves. Simple words like thank you for clearing the dinner or thank you for watching the baby. This can make a big difference. Remember, we are models for our kids. I repeat, we are models for our kids. How we talk and behave it in front of others is a big influence on how they behave too. Try to talk kindly to everyone in the family, adults and children. Bad communication between adults in the household can have a negative impact on our children. The more we practice modeling peaceful, loving relationship for our children, the more secure and loved they will feel. The next component is keeping children safe online. Children and teens are now spending a lot more time online. Being connected helps them reduce the impact of COVID-19 and encourages them to continue with their lives. But it also presents risks and dangers. These are some online risks. Adults targeting children for sexual purposes on social media, gaming, and messaging platforms. Harmful content like violence, misogyny, xenophobia, inciting suicide and self-harm, misinformation, etc. teens sharing personal information and sexual photos or videos of themselves, and cyberbullying from peers and strangers. Keep your child safe with open communication. Tell your children that if they experience something online that makes them feel upset, uncomfortable, or scared, they can talk to you and you will not get mad or punish them. Be alert to signs of distress. Notice if your child is being withdrawn, upset, secretive, or obsessed with online activities. Create trusting relationships and open communication through positive support and encouragement. Create healthy and safe online habits. Involve your child or teen in creating family tech agreements about healthy device use. Create device-free spaces and times in your house, like eating, playing, schoolwork, and sleeping. Help your child learn how to keep personal information private, especially from strangers. Some people are not who they say they are. Tech fixes to protect your children online. First, set up parental controls. Second, turn on safe search on your browser. Third, set up strict privacy settings on online apps and games. And fourth, cover webcams when not in use. The next component is keep calm and manage stress. This is a stressful time. Take care of yourself so you can support your children. Remember this, you are not alone. Millions of people have the same fears as us. Find someone who you can talk to about how you are feeling and listen to them. Avoid social media that makes you feel panic. Listen to your kids. Be open and listen to your children. Your children will look to you for support and reassurance. Listen to your children when they share how they are feeling and accept how they feel and give them comfort. Take a break. We all need a break sometimes. When your children are asleep, do something fun or relaxing for yourself. Make a list of healthy activities that you like to do. You deserve it. And the last component is study habits amidst the pandemic. In the new normal system of education, it is essential to establish good study habits. Time management is the key. It is essential to manage the time wisely. There are many distractions now. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You will get distracted from TikTok and YouTube as well. Setting a schedule for the learners that can help provide structure and keep them motivated. Stay organized, that's it. Always keep track on the modules, learning packages, tests, and tasks posted on the MS Teams. I suggest to create a weekly plan using any schedule apps to monitor the progress of the learner's activity. Avoid multitasking. If you're doing more work on your own and your time is less structured, you might be more tempted to multitask. Many people think that they can do multiple things at once, but research shows us that only about 2% of the population can multitask. Even if you feel like you're multitasking, you're probably not. Really, you're switching between tasks very quickly. Some of it call this microtasking. The downsides of multitasking or microtasking are the following. Assignments take longer. You're more likely to make mistakes and you'll remember less. What to do instead? When you need to study something important, consider the magic of monotasking. Focus on one thing at a time. Take breaks between tasks. Consider the Pomodoro method to help you focus for 25 to 50 minute period and then reward yourself with 5 or 10 minute breaks. Next is avoid distractions. In 2020, A study by the Canadian Journal for the Scholarship of Teaching and Learning found that nearly 50% of college students surveyed reported that the use of technology for non-class purposes was distracting to them. So, you may be asking yourself, what are some ways that I can avoid distractions when doing my classworks online? Fortunately, it's pretty easy to do. It just takes some determination, self-restraint, and planning. Get into a study routine. Silence all non-essential notifications. Block access to distracting websites. Take a screen break and get some rest. So, those are some parenting tips in these trying times. I hope you learned something about good parenting amidst the pandemic. Thank you very much, dear learners, teachers, parents, and guardians. For comments, suggestions, and questions, email me at rainier.desus@deped.gov.ph. Again, I am neither a theologian or a Bible scholar, thus I'm not an authority on these topics. However, as a parent, I am aware that all scripture is breathed out by God and useful for teaching, reproof, correcting, and training in righteousness. Thank you, Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic School, to our PCB advisor, Ma'am Nori. Maraming salamat po. And mag-ingat po tayong lahat. Stay safe and God bless us all.